Do you want to be a more committed person? Do you give up too easily? Do you feel like you're just the kind of guy or girl that just doesn't really stick through, doesn't follow through on your word? Maybe you just don't really do the things that you say you will. Well, you need some more commitment. You really do, because commitment can change your life. If you really commit to something, you will accomplish it. You will achieve it. You will be able to see some awesome progress. But without commitment, life is meaningless. If you're just roaming around, trying one thing after another, not really developing your relationships, not really cultivating any skills, not trying to make an impact on society, it just becomes kind of boring. It's a life without any real spark or meaning. So commitment is really that fuel that you need in order to start to create a life that you truly love. What I want you to think about though is, what should you be committing to? Because a lot of people, they have this misconception of that once you've committed to something, that means you have to stick through. And it doesn't. Just because you committed doesn't mean you have to stay forever. If you don't like it, stop. But what I want you to do is pick something that you really love, or someone that you really love, and stick to them, or stick to it. Because if you keep switching, if you keep changing, then yes, you're never really going to reach a peak, a place of real success, of true glory, so to speak. So think about commitment, not in a way where you should feel obligated, but in a way where you decide that I'm gonna take this thing right here to the highest level, and I won't stop and I won't settle until I get there. That's the attitude of a true winner, of a champion, of somebody that really gets to live the life that they want to live. So what kind of life do you want to live is the real question. And are you committed to living that life? Because most people say, well, you know what? I'd love to have some nice cars, a big house. Yet when you watch their actions, it's a lot more like Netflix and chill and an average salary working a job that they don't like. If those are your actions, your commitment is through the floor. But if you're living the life that you really want to live, and you're accomplishing all your goals, and you're happy and you're fulfilled, your commitment is through the roof. And I want that for you. Because having a high level of commitment with the things, with the life that you truly want to live, it is the only way that you will ever stay there, or even accomplish it in the first place. Look at anybody who's ever achieved a major goal, whether it's somebody close to you or the people that you look up to, celebrities that you admire. It's always going to be commitment behind all of it. This kind of mentality that says, I'm gonna stick to this no matter what. I don't care what happens. I don't care who tells me no. I don't care no matter how much I fail. I'm doing this no matter what. I'm never going to give up on this thing, on this person, on this business. Whatever it might be that you really want, stick to it. But again, warning, big warning, don't stick to it if you don't like it. If you truly don't love it, if you truly don't care for it, walk away immediately. But don't use that as an excuse to give up once you start moving up. Once you start actually achieving some success, hitting your goals, and then maybe hitting a plateau. That's the time where it can also be very tempting to just stop the whole thing. Call it all off. Oh, I want to quit. I've tried really hard for so long. And yeah, I accomplished some stuff, but I'm not where I want to be. And I've spent a couple of years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and I'm just not happy. Don't give up. You want this. Remind yourself why. Find out what made you start in the first place. Because there's a reason you went after it. If you really went after it because you loved it, don't ever stop. Don't ever give up. Stay committed because you have chosen something. And remember that the top athletes, any major celebrity that you admire, there's so many years of work, so many private victories before that public success. So you have to stay patient. You have to know that things are going to go your way and you will have a breakthrough. But it's just so disturbing because all of mainstream media, TV shows, you just get instant dopamine hits. You see these breakthroughs, successes all the time. And that's not what it looks like behind the scenes. So an easy way to get a lot more commitment is stop watching a lot of that stuff, because it will stop filling your brain with chemicals like dopamine and just making you feel like, whoa, constant rewards. Watching people have all these amazing transformations, when that's really a compilation, the best parts. That's what they're showing you. And that's addictive to watch. But how about actually making your own successes? When you stay committed to your goal, and you stay patient with your goal, and you keep going, then success is all yours.